higher, 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 higher. Stall, stall, stall.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Morning. How's everybody doing? Chad, what's up? Hawks Girl, Maddie. How's everybody doing over on YouTube? Hello over on Twitch as well. Anybody who's in, definitely say hello. We're doing some Vision Jet stuff today. We are in the NeoFly series. This is episode 27. Last episode, yesterday, was episode 4 of our other series for virtual airline things. We are doing NeoFly. We're down to about $1.7 million, and we do have a loan to pay off. So I wanted to jump back over here and make some cash. We do now know how to fly the CJ4. Hang on one second. We know how to fly the CJ4 and a few other aircraft in this NeoFly will allow us to use it here pretty easily. So I'm hoping that we can work through. Today we're going to be doing a couple of short hops. We're actually going from Fort Smith, which is where we landed at the end of episode 26. 90-mile flight right into Missouri on the other side of, we're in Arkansas, we're going right on to the other side. So taking 5 passengers and a bunch of cigarettes, which we're actually going to make a little bit of money on as well. But we're taking a full load in the Vision Jet up to there. Should be a quick flight, not long at all, like 30 minutes. And we're going to do a few 30-minute short hop flights instead of doing some airline stuff today. So just a little bit of the background of what we got going. We're already set up with 3 greens and NeoFly. Payload's all matching. I'm just doing the pre-flight stuff, and we're going to get out of here. We are still flying for command air off in the FS Hub and all that stuff, but we're able to. The nice thing about FS Hub is you can take that across several different series, and every flight counts for the FS Hub stuff. So that's nice. All the achievements and all those things. But yeah. So that's what we're doing. Just like I said, a real quick, I had to actually manually input the flight plan as it was not, it didn't go in with the sim brief stuff or whatever, but I think it's actually going to be a pretty cool approach going into Branson, Missouri is where we're headed. Let's do this. Actually, I should probably get my checklist out. I haven't flown this thing in a while, so been flying all the other stuff, but hope everybody's well. Thanks for coming in. Thanks everybody for hanging out yesterday. There's a 10-hour stream that I had a blast in, and I was wanting to keep going, but the stutters actually, that I had enough. I had to stop flying. So, Missouri. Missouri. I got you. I'm like, what are you talking about? Pre-flight's done. Door is latched. Parking brake is set. Bat 1 and Bat 1, Bat 2, Gen 1, Gen 2 is on, GPU is on, FADEC channels A, strobe lights, I gotta remember that those are the beacon. I shut that off the last time and we missed out on a bonus. Cast message is normal, thrust lever is at idle, brakes are set. We're gonna go ahead and get our ATIS clearance before we fire up. We'll do our comm navs and GPS is that's all good. I'll make sure our ATIS clearance, we need to get our chart here, and we need to call, who do we need to call? We are calling Fort Smith clearance 13385. Again, we got the push button nav stuff back. This is phenomenal. I wish every plane had these this interface for radios. 13385. Ground is 1219, and we are working with say intentions again today. And then tower is 1183. Oops, cancel that. We're gonna put tower down here. 1183 transfer, and then when they give us our departure. This will be clearance, ground, this is tower, and then departure will go down here. But, alright, altimeter I've already set, transponder we haven't gotten yet. Let's go ahead and call them up and see. What do we call them? Fort Smith clearance. Fort Smith clearance, comm air 146, requesting IFR clearance to Branson.
I hear you. 1 sec.
All right. Uh-oh. I gotta get ready to write. I don't think I don't think they're giving it to me this time. I think we're just doing figs. Radar vectors.
Comair 146, cleared to Branson. Radar
to Branson. Radar vectors FIGS then has filed initial altitude of 8,000, then expecting flight level, and then expecting on 7,000, 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 120.9, squawking 6217 for Comair 146. Nice. I'll take it. Get rid of my phone over here.
Comair 146, read back correct. Ground is on 121.9er. Safe flight, sir.
121.9, thank you. Ground is on 121.9. We can switch that over. We'll just put our departure in right there. I had to write that down. 120.9. And wait, I want it there. 1209. Enter. Alright, so ground, tower, departure. Squawking 6217. 16217. Enter. Squawk is going. It says auto, so I guess it'll do it itself. What else do we have? 8,000 for the initial altitude. Oh my God, it's been a while. It's been a while. That's the Barrow. Altitude's
Horizon
down
496,
low.
Fort Smith ground taxi to runway 2 at your discretion. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready for departure.
8,000.
Taxi to runway 02 at my discretion. Contact tower and ready for departure. Horizon 496.
Alright. We will go vertical speed. 1500. Our heading will be runway heading of 08.
Fort Smith ground Bonanza 5408 Victor. Ready to taxi for a VFR departure to the northwest. Bonanza 5408 Victor. Fort Smith ground Beechcraft taxi to runway 2 via Alpha.
Runway 8 is behind us, correct? Yes. Yes, we're actually pushed back and hang a left and we're out. Or we could have GSX push us back to the right spot. That would be handy as well. Alright, heading and altitude is good. Heading mode is on. Vertical speed mode is on. Altitude is set. Altimeter is set. We will go ahead and set our trim to the green band. We are heavy. A full load of everything here. We're going to go ahead and fire up. Engine knob is on. Fuel pump is what you're hearing. Engine start.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
We are going to be out of here. Might do a flight in the Vision Jet, maybe another flight in the Vision Jet. If we could find a CJ4 that's close enough to rent, we may do something like that because I think we'll be able to make a little bit more money. And it's got a little bit more range and payload. Seats and it's got more seats and it's got more cargo capacity as well. So, all right, engine's good to go. Cargo landing lights. These don't need on. Master. That's the oxygen master. Fresh air to bleed. Avionics have already been
X-ray Alpha Juliet Echo Tango Fort Smith ground. Hold short of runway 20.
all set. Caps pins pulled, passengers are briefed, seatbelt secured, bleed switch to fresh air. Probe heat turns on at the
Juliet Echo Tango
departure.
Fort Smith ground. Hold short of runway 20.
What I have to do,
Fort Smith ground, Comanche 6229er Papa.
we're having more stutters today.
FBL.
All right, all. We'll have GSX push us back. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but
You need to stop the engines to
Ow.
request ground services.
all right. GSX won't push you back if your engines are running. I forget about that. We might have to power taxi off of here. Carefully. That's what we're gonna do. I will say, for as well as the sim ran yesterday, it's not giving me the warm and fuzzies for a smooth sim experience currently, but hopefully it. Stuck on something else. Might have to check out. Yeah, this is. I don't know what happened with when we jumped into the Chicago thing yesterday. I really have no idea. Like all of a sudden, everything just stuttered like crazy. This is like GSX. NeoFly is eating up some, but I mean, we're not.
Smith Ground, November 8351 Papa, request taxi to runway 8, IFR departure west.
Need to figure out how to shut that off permanently.
Comanche 8351 Papa Fort Smith ground taxi to runway 8 via Alpha, hold short of runway. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 8, hold short. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready. 51 Papa.
Very
Good evening, Fort Smith ground petition 506 11 Papa. We're at the FDO hangars and ready to taxi.
Fort Smith Tower, Comair 146 is holding short runway 8, ready for takeoff.
Comair 146, Fort Smith Tower, runway 08, wind 085 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Comair 146. Alright, departure, landing lights on. Probe heat switches on, engine IPS on, wing stabilization ice, all good. Cast messages are all off. Trim is 6, flaps are half. Ready to go.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray, expedite, climb to 2,000 feet, traffic on departure.
Climbing to 2,000, expediting Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
We're going to be pretty close to our, we're just going to stay on nav. Really don't understand why it got so stuttery all of a sudden, like midstream yesterday. Very odd. Alright, let's go. Airspeed's alive. Rotate.
Pilot from dispatch. Fly safe.
Positive
These
rate of
customers
climb.
don't like excitement.
Flaps up. Autopilot on, auto throttle on, nav, flight level change.
Comair 146, contact departure on 120.9er.
Over to departure 120.9er, Comair 146. Portsmouth departure, Comair 146, climbing through 2500 for 8,000. Nothing. Portsmouth departure, Comair 146 is climbing through 3,800 for 8,000.
Nobody is listening on 121.9er.
He did say 120.9, right? Didn't he? Departure, Comair 146, climbing through 4,500 for 8,000. All right. Okay, now we're going to be going up to 17,000. That's our cruise altitude. We're going to be there in 93 miles, 32 minutes. Thrust levers as required. Engine parameters we're monitoring. Cabin pressure is good. Altimeter we will transition to. Get to there. Just continue our climb like ATC's telling us to. 'Cause right now they're not doing anything. Lost them. We're actually not even going to hit transition altitude. Transition altitude's 8,000 feet, so by the time we get up there, we're going to be coming back down.
Come Air 146, Razorback approach. Contact Memphis Center on 132.55.
Contact Memphis Center 132.55 for Comair 146 13255. Memphis Center, Comair 146, climbing through 9,000 for 17,000. This Razorback approach is who I was supposed to be talking to. We're basically going, we're going to be on this leg for 54 miles before we reach our next fix, which is HRO, which is actually our next fix is HRO, show you here, which is our initial fix for our RNAV approach into Branson. So alright, we're over 10,000. Lights can come off. Oh, how the weather is over here. Is it just cloudy or is it raining? Just cloudy. It's raining. Actually, rain was coming through right behind us. We got a little bit of rain that looks like it's popping up in front of us, but most of it's down just to the south of us.
Comair 146 Memphis Center, expect the RNAV runway 14 approach into Branson. Descent will be in 20 minutes. Let me know if you want to descend sooner.
RNAV 14 approach into Branson, descent in 20 minutes. For Comair 146. Alright, so I did change, that is changed. I gotta change that up. I just picked a runway earlier, so it's
Comair 146, correct. Expect the RNAV runway 14 approach into Branson. Descent will be in 20 minutes.
that's what I said. RNAV runway 14. Now it's gonna be
Mountain 3005, traffic at your 11 o'clock, 4 miles. Same altitude, Cessna 172.
yeah, we're gonna take that out. We gotta take out this approach and we gotta put in a runway 14 with the vectors load. That's where we're heading now. Hello, Hawks Girl on YouTube. Still stuttery. Honestly, it might be the Microsoft servers.
Rendezvous 05 has your traffic.
going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Almost noon here where I'm at, but
Mountain 3005, traffic at your 11 o'clock, 4 miles.
this aircraft,
Same altitude, Cessna 172.
I believe this aircraft actually has the ability to change the radios inside the sim. I think. I don't.
Mountain 3005, 10 miles from Sydney. Descend and maintain 3000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 35 approach.
Descend and maintain 3000, clear for the RNAV approach, Mountain 3005.
Okay. Final open chart overlay here. That's our. We're coming in off the WOOTIB. We need Springfield approach 12635 ready. I need Springfield Branson Tower 12815 ready. So that's approach, that's the tower, and then this is, we're at 17,000 already. Very nice. Very nice. Just in time to come down, I'm sure. Take out because we're not going direct to BBG. We are going direct to WOOTIB. Did we hit figs? There we go. So WOOTIB, do we have an altitude that we have to be at there? 6 minutes. We're gonna say probably 4,000. Our minimums are 1525. And Tor. And our landing speed bugs on. That ready. How's everybody doing today? do have my charts on my other computer. That's what I'm looking at off to my left here, guys. My charts, sim brief, and all the other things are off of this machine, so in an effort to try to eliminate some of the stutters. But ever since last night, we did some great flights. We did 3 really good flights in places that I don't normally fly, and had no stutter issues at all. And then our 4th flight last night in Chicago was a stuttering mess, and for some reason, we're still stuttering, even though we've changed up. We're now in the Vision Jet again. We're not in the Airbus anymore. But I'm really not really comprehending why all of a sudden it just starts when nothing's changed, really. I mean, we're doing NeoFly today, and that's running, but there's always something running tracking the flights, so I'm not sure. Maybe NeoFly has a bigger hit on the system. I don't know. Memphis Center, Comair 146. We are ready to start our descent into Branson for the RNAV 14 approach. Comair 146.
Comair 146, descend 7,000. Turn left heading 370, vectors for the RNAV runway 14 approach into Branson.
Descend 6,000. Vectors for the RNAV runway 14 approach into Branson for Comair 146. What's up, Peerluck? How are you, man? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the first time chat. I didn't realize you were getting ready to be done last night when I raided you. You were, I think you were on approach and shutting it down shortly after. How's things going, man? How's it going, bro? I enjoy your stream, man. I enjoy your stream a lot. I see you fly in the Comair flights quite a bit too. All right. Did we not grab VNAV? I guess I did not make.
Climbing to 10,000, resuming own navigation, Mooney 10
Hit
Bravo.
VNAV. That's probably why. Let's chase our descent now, as always. Yeah, yesterday, Peerluck, I was flying the Phoenix for 3. I streamed for 10 hours before I raided you, and I was flying the Phoenix for 3 different decent long haul decent flights, not long hauls. You guys do long hauls. I don't do long hauls.
146, turn left heading 360 vectors for the RNAV runway 14 approach.
Turn left heading 360 vectors for the RNAV runway 14 approach. Comair 146. Thanks, bro. Thank you. 360. I guess we'll listen to them and see what they have to say here, because almost always they lose me on the vectors, but we could use the extra time here. But yeah, I did 3 flights. I did a couple of Caribbean flights. I did Bahamas to BWI. I did a Dominican Republic down to the Dutch Antilles and the Netherlands Antilles, and then I did Curacao to Panama City. I had 0 stutters whatsoever. I was good, like everything was fine. I logged into Chicago, and my sim has been a disaster ever since. I don't know what happened. Never had an issue. So we're descending to 6,000 now. We're not going direct to our initial approach fix. Thanks, Peerluck. Yeah, it was a great stream. Like I said, I had 10 hours. I went yesterday, and it was might even been more than that, and had a ball. But yeah, just the performance is I don't get it. I was in the Phoenix, but no reboot. No. shut the computer down last night, had everything shut down. It rested all night, and I fired it back up this morning, and I'm getting frame drops and, you know, like, just not such great performance. The only thing I'm doing different today is that I'm running NeoFly instead of just doing the FS economy flights.
Delta 246, climb and maintain flight level 320.
But you can see it in the altitude here, the frame drops.
Delta 246.
I changed nothing. Yeah, I don't know. It's, if anything, I went less taxing because the Phoenix zaps a little bit. The Phoenix zaps a little bit more CPU than the rest. But here I'm flying in the middle of nowhere. I was figuring we'd be safe in the middle of Missouri and Arkansas in the United States with nothing going on. But I don't know. I'm gonna just ride it out. I mean, it is what it is. This is pseudo normal for the rig I'm working with right now. But I honestly didn't know if it was maybe a...
Come Air 146, contact Springfield approach on 126.35.
Over to Springfield approach 12635, Com Air 146. Springfield approach, Com Air 146, descending through 12,000 for 6,000, runway 14 RNAV approach into Branson. It is strange, yeah. It's just weird. Yeah, I could try that. I could try to clear the cache, yeah. I don't know. It was just an interesting. It's just an interesting observation, really. You streaming tonight, Pure Luck? Anything going on? I have my daughter tonight, so I only have about 2 hours further from where I'm at right now, and then I got to shut it down, and I might have time for one more flight. And I have her tonight, and she's got swimming and all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna be busy tonight. I'll be jumping into streams and stuff like that to say hello, but nice. I'm thinking about getting a Honda Jet, honestly, but again, I don't want to get a bunch of aircraft that I can't fly that are just stuttery messes. So I'm very hesitant to spend any money on anything due to the sim performance on my rigs right now. But I had a great, like I said, I had a great day. I was really upbeat about the performance yesterday. I was flying the Phoenix. Everything looked good. Everything was great. I don't know. Silly.
Diamond Tree 71
It will get
Charlie, report midfield for left base entry.
It will get silly, Pierre.
Wilco
It
Tower
will get
report
silly.
midfield for left base entry, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Yeah, it certainly gets crazy real quick. How old are your kids?
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, make a tree 60-degree turn to the right for spacing.
Making a tree 60-degree right turn, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
I've never had that. I've never heard that call out before.
Bonanza 9001 Bravo, cleared for immediate takeoff. Caution, wake turbulence from departing heavy.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, Bonanza 9001 Bravo.
I just hope we can actually perform a pseudo-okay landing here with the stutters, but that's really all I... There is...
Air 146 Branson Tower, descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading 055.
Citation 4,
God.
23 Mike Whiskey, hold short of runway 20 traffic on final.
Descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading 055, Comair 146. Just got a place for them in daycare, was taking care of them during the day. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. 4 and 2. Oh, that's great, man. Those are great ages. You'll have a ball. Yeah, you're definitely in the trenches for sure. Hawks Girl's is my wife there, Pirlo. That's
Comair 146, 5 miles from UTIB. Turn right heading 105. Descend and maintain 4,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 14 approach.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Cleared for the RNAV run 14 approach. What was the heading you wanted me to head to?
Alpha X-ray.
Just activate the approach and call it good.
King Air 4 Tango Fox, welcome to Branson. Contact ground on 118.4.
King Air 4 Tango Foxtrot. Branson Tower, King Air, Charlie 4 Tango Foxtrot, ready to go, runway 14 for an IFR departure.
Yeah. We're gonna head in there, and we need to start descending here. We gotta be when we get to. We gotta be at 4,000, 3,000 when we get to. This next fix, and that next fix is. We're 13 miles away. We're all right. We don't have to go too nuts. We are definitely we have her two are 15, almost 16 and 18, and mine is 13, almost 14, but we're gonna make a right turn here. This is kind of a weird, there we are. Yeah. Grandbabies, but not too quick. Not too fast. Alright, 3,000. We are on VNAV here, so we are. Touchdown zone is at 1278.
contact Branson ground on 118.4. Cirrus 24 Zulu Ulu wind tree 26 at 7, runway 14, clear to land.
Very stuttery. Had your first at 40? Yeah. I'm 47. Definitely having kids earlier is certainly easier on the mind, body, and soul. But listen, man, whatever works for you, when it works for you is when it's supposed to happen, and you make it work. You know. Nice. Yeah, I did not know that when I bought it, to be honest with you, Pure Look. But I am enjoying the hell out of it. Most of my flights on almost everywhere, NeoFly, almost everywhere, most of my flights are in the Vision Jet. It's going to be a miracle if we're going to be able to land this thing, to be honest, with the amount of stuttering going on right now. I kind of want to do just like a free flight next flight, take NeoFly out of the whole thing and see if it's take NeoFly out and take landing rate manager out as well. I really wonder if it's those messing with. I also have not updated FSLSP or whatever it is. Oh, well, congrats, Pierre. I don't know if I knew that. Nice, man.
Come Air 146, wind 355 at 10, runway 14, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 14, Comair 146. Good for you guys. Yeah. Gear down. Well, thanks for announcing it on this stream first, Pure Luck. Why am I not? I thought approach mode was on. Oh, you know what? Approach mode is not on. Alright, I gotta hand fly this. Approach mode is not on because of it wanted to send me back to the initial approach fix. That's why it's not working. I'm like, why the hell is it not descending? But that's what it is. There is a big ass hill at the end of that runway. This is gonna be very interesting. Welcome to the Microsoft Flight Simulator slideshow again, guys. If you ever wondered what it was like to watch a flipbook, the old school flipbook gaming channels, this is what it's like. We're still a little high. Got a 12-knot headwind that's really not helping things either.
departure 669er.
500.
Runway heading to 5.5, then on course, Skyhawk 669er.
Minimums.
We're landing.
Minimums.
Even with all the frame drops, we're gonna land.
Niner, contact departure. Skyhawk 669er.
That was a harder landing than we like to see,
Yeah.
pilot.
I'm just happy it wasn't over 500, to be honest.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Now we got a back taxi, I think. Yeah, we got a back taxi. I'm not going to roll all the way to the end of the runway.
Comair 146, contact ground on 118.4.
Thank you, pure luck. Over to ground 118.4 for Comair 146. Branson ground, Comair 146 is back taxiing down runway 14 to parking.
Comair 146, Branson ground. Taxi to parking via runway 14. Contact ground on this frequency if you need further assistance.
Back taxi on runway 14 to parking, Comair 146. FPS is ridiculous right now. I don't know what, I really don't know what's up. Well, we made 25 grand-ish on this one, but very nice, pure luck. Did you guys meet later in life, or you just waited to have kids? Either way is fine. Just curious. Yeah, I did. I mean, I shut down. I tried my anti-malware. I have to, for some reason, it keeps starting back up again, and my anti-malware. I have to figure out how to shut that off, or have it so it does not start. Actually, is what I need it to do. That eats up a lot, but I mean, I don't have anything going other than NeoFly today, other than what I had going yesterday. But yesterday I had Phoenix going, and I would think if anything was going to eat up more resources, it was going to be Phoenix, but maybe I'm wrong. I even shut GSX off. I got you, Beer. Look, that's good, man. You gotta wait for the right one for sure. Yup, it happens like that, man. It definitely happens like that. When you least expect it. Alright, pitot heat should have been off before. Bleed, ice, not those. Actually, landing rate manager only gave me a 101 on that one. Let's see if... yeah, they gave me a 212 in game. I don't know. That might not have been... that's an alright landing. 1.2. A little past the target area, but for all those frames stutters, I'll take it. That thing was wrong. Yeah, it seems to be off a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and shut down. Actually, I haven't seen my logbook in the last couple of days. I think we're just going to stay right here because most of the NeoFly stuff, we are going to go ahead and let them unload. We're due to make 21.7.
Disembarking of passengers can begin.
We're due to make 21,700 bucks, but with all of our bonuses and our reputation, we're actually should be a little bit better than that. Yeah, they got us at 213. We got 266 reward points, experience points, burned 315 gallons of fuel. Let's see.
Okay, that's all the VIPs off the aircraft now.
28.2.
A job well done.
25 XP, and we can't forget our marketplace goods. We are going to sell those.
You are clear to start your engine.
We have 33 in there. We bought them for $30,000, and we're selling them for $34,500. So, or $34,100. So, in short, we made about $32,000 on that run. Put us back up to 1.8. Our loan right now is 2.69, so 2.7, and we got another $270,000 due on the 11th. I thought loans were due on Sundays, but I guess not. All right, so we got a week before our next loan payment. That's why our loan, I thought it was, yeah, 9/4. I don't know. For some reason, I thought the loans were due on Sundays, but either way, we got a week to make up, $1 million, and if we can do that. Yeah. So my process is going on right now. You haven't opened NeoFly in a while, yeah, and like Flight Sim, obviously you're gonna have a hit, but yeah, NeoFly's using a lot. And then I got this. I shut that down before. I don't know why Phoenix is on. It's not supposed to be on. Something like there's a whole bunch of like extra Steam stuff running on. I don't. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's I don't get it. I don't know. So, we're up here at Branson now. Let's see what jobs they have. There are several jobs. That's good. Well, wow, they got stuff going west. We could not find anything going west to save our butts before. Fort Collins, Colorado. That is a 800-mile flight. We do not have time for that. Back up to Aurora in Chicago. That's right where I'm, just west of where I live right now. That one is 227 miles away. That is over to Manhattan Regional in Kansas. What's up, Sin? Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't even mean to give that guy any what's up, old man gaming? How are you, man? Yeah, gaming, it's what have you been doing with it, old man gaming? It's well, yeah, definitely, I could definitely help you out with that. Yeah, I would love to go to Fort Collins right now, but it's going to be it's 600 nautical mile flight, and I do not have the time for that today, unfortunately. We could attempt to squeak out this MHK, but again, I don't with the got it last night. Nice. I'm going to restart the sim here in hopes that I'm going to repair files and see if it checks, but you've done nothing? Okay. So it's pretty easy to run. It's very easy to run. It's old school. It's like us gaming. It's stuff that like you and I would have grown up with on how like different games and stuff worked. You're approved? Everything's good to go? You're in there? Oh, you're in ads. Okay, sorry. Yeah, old man. The interface is very much like what you and I would have grown up with gaming-wise. So, sorry guys, I forgot. I saw you said you were in ads, and then I just kept talking. But let me like it's even stuttering on the screen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna quit the desktop. I'm gonna try to do a verifying files in. I'm really wondering if it's not NeoFly. I mean, I'm wondering about a lot of things. It's I've been going through this for many. Every time I get hiccups, it's like, I wonder if it's this. I wonder if it's that. I wonder if it's this. And it's. I'm gonna go back to the primary server on say intentions as well. So yeah, we'll go through it a little bit here. Yeah, it's just odd, but maybe I'll do a quick one-leg flight out of maybe I'll start that Route 66 tour or something and just give that a shot. Okay, so this is the interface. Yeah, no worries, old man gaming. My missus has got my ear all the damn time. So yeah, you go in here. The easiest way to search for jobs that I've found, and I don't know what you end up flying or what you want to fly, but you come in here, click rentable unless you want to fly airlines. If you want to fly airlines and do the jobs like I was doing yesterday, you can come in here and search for what you want to fly, like the A320. You click go, and then these are all the airports that A320s are located in. So while the airports you may fly, you're probably not going to find much. Yeah. All right, Pure Luck. Have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for that first time chat and follow yesterday. Thank you. But yeah, these are all of the airports that the A320 is in. If you fly the A330, if you fly the A330, I don't think that you're going to find any A330s in the game. And I actually did some research, and they have not. Basically, the only thing you're going to find is the regular airliners. If it's not in this list, it's not in FS Economy. So, like the A330, the A310, to my knowledge, I have not found anywhere where you can fly those yet. And from what it's being said in the forums, they don't plan to add them either. So you might be better off in like a New Sky or something different in a different career mode simulator, like something like NeoFly or something like that. But as of right now, of course, NeoFly, it's a long path to get to being able to fly those as well, unless you're going to just do a bunch of free flights. But yeah, so right now the only thing they have, the A320, the A321 for Airbus. There are other airlines, but they do have airliners. They have the Boeing 747s, 727s, 377, and they have a few others. But they're above and beyond that. Those are the biggest airliners you're going to find pretty much anywhere. But just a quick thing, if you wanted to do, like, say you just wanted to rent a King Air, the nice thing is they only charge you the rent after you do the job. Learning the Boeing, okay, so you can fly the 320. So yeah, they only, if you rent something, like I fly, we'll just say the Vision Jet. I'll put in here, or the CJ4. So the CJ4, if you rent something, you pull up what airport they're at. So here's one in the United States, just this airport in Virginia. You click on that. Right now, there's no assignments there. The plane's there, and you could certainly grab this plane and jump into this specific airport and fly this plane wherever you want. But right now, there's no jobs coming out of there. So if you want to, like here, so you got the CJ4, and this you have to watch too. The CJ4, this one's there, but it's broken. So you can't use that one. You have to wait until the owner that owns this plane, this specific tail number, has to fix the plane. Right now, the plane is, where is it? 521 hours, and the engine, it's been, since it's 100-hour inspection, every 100 hours it needs another inspection, so you got 75 hours you can fly it, but right now it's broken. So the owner needs to fix that plane before it can be used. So that's two examples of what you have to be careful with. Here's Boise, and this plane. Oh, somebody already is using that one. You can cancel the reservation and take it from them if you would like. Like this one it has repairs done that the renter can make. At his expense if they really want to use that plane. You love APL, pilot career, apply to different airlines and fly their planes and routes, accumulate. Nice, Pierre. BWI we flew into yesterday. Here's a citation right here. It's for sale. And then if you want to rent it, you can rent it dry or rent it wet. And then these are the two. Wet it comes with the fuel in it. Dry means you're paying for the fuel when you land. And then, so if you rent it dry, we'll just say you rent it dry. Now it goes into your flight from BWI, and it's all set up here. And this is where you have to refuel your plane. You can refuel your plane by local market or the other FBOs, depending on their prices. But you have to refuel it from in here. Don't put fuel in the sim. Don't put fuel in there. In the sim, it has to jive from here, and then it'll correlate with the sim. Let me get my files verifying here while I'm yapping my jaws. Hang on. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know if this is going to help, but we're going to give this a whirl. properties, verify integrity. So now we know we're at BWI. We can go look here and see what we want. So the CJ4 can take, I think, 9 or 10. I don't know what's going on with my throat today, guys. If you don't know how much capacity that the CJ4 can take, you click on the plane. It has 11 seats. It could take 10 passengers, 500 cargo, cruise at 400 knots. Another thing you have to watch when you're renting planes is this bonus. If you rent this plane, and sometimes they get jacked up big time, like I've seen this say $1,000 before. If you take this plane further away from its home base, like this arrow, the job up here was facing this way. Like if you took these 2 passengers and flew it south, every 100 miles south you'd go, if this was it's basically charging you this. So $51 times however many 100 miles south you go, and it's gonna charge you for where you're going. So 68 is obviously only going to be about $26. But if this was $1,000 and you were only going to get paid $2,000 for making this trip, and it was a 200-mile trip, your $2,000 is gone. So you it's gone in just bonuses, and you haven't paid for fuel yet, and you haven't paid for the rental cost yet. So you know, just keep these numbers in mind. So basically all you do now, after we're in BWI, we know we could take 10 passengers. I like to see, you know, all right, we got 3, 6, there's 9, 10. I could take 10 passengers, 3, 4, 8, and 10. I could take all these. I add them to my selected assignments. I go back into my flight. All these people are now on my plane. Then, all right, my Microsoft is done. Then you pull up this, you got to get this FS Economy third-party app. And once you come in here, action drops down and it says start flight, and then it'll give you a box that you saw yesterday to match your weight only, not your fuel. Your weight only will pop up, and then your it'll pop up. You match your weight in the sim to what that says. It'll say add or remove kilograms to weight, kilograms, pounds, whatever, and then you hit OK, and you're ready to go in the sim. Everything should be jiving, and you're good to go. That's the short lesson, if you will, but replay that as much as you'd like. But yeah, that's it. And then again, if you you turn out you don't want to fly that mission, we have right now we have our 10 passengers. Each one weighs 180 pounds flat. Doesn't matter who you are. It's 180 pounds, and it'll give you you have the 10 passengers on your current load. You currently have 1,700 pounds of 3,000 that you can take. Right now, we could put on another 514 gallons of fuel. Yeah, it's all here. There's some calculation stuff here. If you're confused, like right now, 10 passengers and 500 pounds. This is a fully loaded plane. The max fuel you can have is 653.6 gallons of fuel. And that's so that's your max range, basically, is how much fuel you can go with that. Obviously, the plane's max takeoff weight and stuff like that is affected, which is a whole another thing that's aviation theory that I can't, that I'm not going to go into because I'm not a pilot. I just understand it virtually here and there. But yeah, so you just cancel those selected assignments. If you want to cancel and go try something else, you screwed up. You just cancel this. There's no penalty. You go into your banking here, payment logs. You know, there's no penalty here at all. This is my flight from yesterday. So there's no penalty for renting a plane and canceling it, or taking jobs and canceling it. That I know of, there's no penalty. So that's the gist, man. That's the big stuff. Everything else is in their little helper. You know, they're either their forums, or if you Google it, it's in their helper thing. I'm very close to purchasing an FBO. There's actually one in Tennessee that I really want, and I'm thinking about starting with making money doing FBO operations and things like that. But that's the long and the short of it. I hope that helps out. I think we're going to do, now that I have NeoFly shut down, I'm going to do a flight that is going to be, it's going to start our Route 66 trip. I want to try and, I want to see if it's NeoFly or one of these other things that are causing my stutters. But of course, now that I've verified my files, it may or may not matter. But where's the Route 66 thing here? That's a Scotland 500. That's not anywhere near Route 66. Here we go. Let's do Springfield to St. Louis. It's 74 miles. Let me fire up. Another thing too is I'm using an outdated version of that FLSP, whatever the hell it is. I'm using an outdated version of that, so that certainly could be another issue. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Albuquerque. And A Pilot's Life, Pure Luck is right. It is a subscription-based. It is subscription-based, but A Pilot's Life is a very good platform as well. I have not done A Pilot's Life, but everybody that I know that's on it loves it. They have a blast with it. Did that help you out? Does it give you a basic understanding of at least how to get started making some money? And then again, like I said, if you can stack missions, if you could stack missions like that, and that's how I've made my money. You start doing that, and you know, you'll be up, you know, 8,000-10,000. Yeah, definitely. You'll be up 8,000, 10,000, 20,000, and you know, I'm up to almost 100 now, and you just keep banging it out, and you know, you'll get there. It's definitely a curve, but you know, again, I think a lot of people just don't understand that. You know, everybody wants everything immediately. Like, that's what NeoFly always cracked me up. It's like, well, I can't fly airliners. I'm like, well, you don't start usually in airliners. I mean, I get it. It's just a game, but you know, like, it is a simulation. You know, like, you're not supposed to just jump into the biggest and best thing right off the bat. I am going to try one more time to see if this just flew a flight SFO to LAX and decided to trust say intentions. Vectors flew you into a mountain. Really? That's not good. I have not had that happen. I've worried about that, but I've not had that happen. Really kicking around the idea of doing one of these legs. My whole following your sim brief, ATC directed you away, so you complied. Not good. That is not good, I'll give you that. I don't want, I'm really trying to figure out, so install, get rid of that folder first. Somebody's mowing grass outside. I'm trying to update this program that runs with Microsoft Flight Simulator that has everything running with it. Uh-oh. That FSISUP, whatever the hell it is. I'm trying to update that. And it's very possible that that could be one of the issues. So I'm trying to update that and see if it's going to cause that to be a little bit more optimized. The change log is it's really not. Yeah, it's from a couple of months ago, and I have not I tried to update it before, and I couldn't get it to update, so I reverted. Maybe we'll have better luck. It's already installed. You must be uninstalled before you continue. Okay. Okay, cool. Next. I agree. Now this is where I was having problems. Yup. Oh, see, it all worked that time. Skip. Desktop shortcut? No. Finish. It worked that time, guys. I don't know if they fixed the installation file or if I was doing something wrong the last time, but that worked. Elder, how have you found Say Intention so far? I actually enjoy the hell out of it. You do get some hiccups like that, I'm not going to lie, and they are obviously still in beta. But I actually, over the course of 100 flights, there's probably only a few that are just absolutely like, oh man, like what are they doing? Or if you lose them, like last night, I lost them completely. But I feel that they're. I feel that it's pretty good. Especially if you don't want to jump on like VATSIM or something like that. I feel that it's pretty good. I would like to do one more short flight before I gotta go pick up my kid. And I'm thinking I'm gonna just do one of these legs, one leg of a multi-flight, of a multi-achievement in FS, not FS Economy, FS Hub. I'm a little bit beat up over yesterday's 10-hour stream, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little tired. What, yesterday? Yeah, It was almost 11 hours yesterday. 10 hours and 40 minutes. 10 hours and 40 minutes. No wonder I'm so damn tired. Just letting this fire up, and we're going to check out. I had fun with it, but dangerous approaches. We could actually do a couple of these too and see what they're depart from an airport of your choice and then land. Look at this place. That's ridiculous. We could actually just do a couple of these and Innsbruck, depart from an airport and land at Lowy. That's a cool approach. Look at this place. Where the hell? Lukla Airport is synonymous with dangerous approaches. You've got one shot at nailing it, otherwise you'll quickly find yourself closely inspecting a mountain on the opposite end of the runway. Some of these, I don't even, like some of these places in Europe that they threw an airport, it's like, what were you thinking? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just trying to, we're waiting on a load up here. We've had some stream stuttering issues, and I'm trying to work them out. Italia legs. What are we looking at here? 67 miles. Leg 1. Leg 2 is 205 miles. That's a ways. Leg 3, 305 miles. Set off on a short journey across Italy. This tour will see you starting in beautiful Bolzano, located in the Alps, stopping in Sondrio and Marina di Campo before finally ending your trip in Palermo. Gotta do one of these. We gotta do a few of these on stream, man. That's gonna be, or maybe do some. Do a couple of videos. Just release videos like it. A380. How we looking? Still loading. Discovery flights, activities. Let's do a couple of these. Strong wind. What do we got? Jackson Hole. Let's go to Chile. Small public use airfield in the Los Regos region of Chile. Small size makes it a primary suitable for small aircraft, and its mountainous locale can turn the approach into a challenge for an unprepared pilot. Arrival runway is 32. Runway length is 3,632 feet. Can I do this in the Vision Jet? I can definitely do this in the Vision Jet. Yeah, I guess you have to do it in what they tell you to. Aye. This must be a senior channel, a retired firefighter, an old man gaming, and an elder statesman. Nice elder. Yeah, it is, right? I hope they don't give me this path. Center line. The maximum distance reached from the center of the runway will be used. Took off at 83 knots. Winds are 2 knots at 292. That's us. Let's give it a whirl. Give me some view, man. I haven't been in a Cessna 172 in forever. It's a hell of a time, hell of a first flight back into it. We got this. What's going on, everybody? I was doing a couple of landing challenges. I was getting stutters in the Vision Jet. I'm sorry, yeah, stutters in the Vision Jet, and then I don't really have a ton of time to be doing another flight in NeoFly right now. So I'll be honest with you, this is doing a little bit better with the stutters. Firm landing. At 229, it gave me 95. How the... Said I hit too hard. Rex did it. He got... nice, Rex. I got no points. Landing precision, I was 40 feet off. Ground roll. Was I not? Alright, I'm confused. Landing smoothness, I got 95. Let's do it again. I haven't flown that plane in forever. Last time I flew that plane, I crashed it in right outside of Atlanta. Let's do it again. I think I can do better. Need more rudder. Take this off too. All right, let's roll. Little ballooning. We got a headwind about 6 knots. So I don't know if you're supposed to land where the X is. That seems a little far down the runway there. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, we did worse. I was supposed to be closer. Ground roll landing procedure. Yeah, I was too far off. I got to land on that X. Ground roll was slower. Landing smoothness was better, but I actually scored less points than the last time. Let's do it again. Now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. And then we'll move on. We'll go somewhere else. Right now we have a 900, almost a million points on that score. So bouncing even once can drastically affect your score. Oh God. pretty funny if my first one's the best. Right a little bit more. A bit more speed. We got to get a little bit more, a little bit past those. I don't remember if it was the touchdown marker that was the target, or if it was just past the touchdown markers. It is the touchdown marker. Oh, 132 is pretty hard, though. Pretty close on the $1,000,004. I'll take that. Landing precision, we were within 100 feet, 150 feet. Ground roll, good. 7 feet? I don't think we were. Landing smoothness, that's better. All right, I'll take that. Landing challenge. They called it a master. We did that one. Got an A. Jackson Hole in the CJ4. Let me hit the restroom here real quick before we do this one, guys. Hang on. We'll let it load in. It gives it tips, too. Center line. All right, be right back. Yo, they put me in the plane? Come on, man. This is gonna be amazing. If I make this. I wasn't ready for this. Gears down. Gears down. Flaps down. where I was not ready. I was not expecting to come back here and be already in this bird at all. Flaps are full. We have no like RNAV references or anything like that. Things you don't see a pilotless plane, right? Jackson Hole, Hawks Girl. Things you hope you don't see. Let's see how we did. Wow. I beat Ibanez. Yes! I'm going to send him that. Yup, that's right. 94 feet. Yeah, right. Ground roll was 29. Landing smoothness was a little heavy, but I was only 94 feet off of I'll take that. Calgary in what, though? What are we flying? Because I haven't... This is in the 320 Neo? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. What could happen? Busiest airport in the province of Alberta, the third busiest in Canada, serving over 6 million passengers. It's located 5 miles northeast of downtown, surrounded by highways, subdivisions of beautiful small lakes. Uh, 320 Neo aimed directly at McDonald Lake in the distance on the landing's base leg. The lake, which is 5 miles to the northeast, is a great visual reference closer to the runway. The Cloverleaf Exchange. Hey, talking about VFR approaches for let's see. My 320s are my 320 landings are not so good. Bouncing can even once let the plane lower itself instead of pushing down on the yoke. Makes sense. I guess we'll see if how the stutters What? I don't even remember what runway it was.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
do have slats. Nice. I don't remember if we're doing left or right. Anybody remember if it was left or right? Oh, I think I already blew this one. I think it's supposed to be that one, that runway over there. Let's try it. We were supposed to make a right turn into, I thought we were supposed to come into that runway that's sitting right over there. What could happen? Yeah.
1,000.
We're much closer than what we're supposed to be, but flaps are full. 3 green, gear down. Coming in like a hornet. I think this is the runway we're supposed to be at.
400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30,
Oh God.
20. Retard.
That's about par for my Airbus landings. We'll try this the right way now. Yeah, terrible. B. We got a B. Pretty damn close to the... Let's do it again. This time we know which way we're going now. Okay, it shows you there. Yeah, I started coming in on the other runway. I made a right turn immediately because I saw the turn, but do. What's going on, everybody? We're just doing a couple of landing challenges on here because we have some time to use up. I got to go get my daughter from school. Didn't really have time for another flight in NeoFly, so instead of just ending the stream, I figured we'd do a couple of these things that I've been wanting to do anyway. Alright, so our runway, I got confused. I thought that runway that right off the right window there was ours. Our runway is actually that one just to the left of it, so this should be, I'm not going to say it's going to go better, but what are we at configured? We're at flaps 2, alright. What's up, Dan? Yeah, we're just doing some landing challenges. Ah, you missed that whole 10-hour stream of Airbus stuff yesterday. I was doing the A320 Phoenix for 2 episodes the last 2 days. Did some really cool... I lost our lights. There they are. I'm not a good Airbus pilot, that's for damn sure. My landings are leave a lot to be desired. Overshoot this. Way overshoot this. We gotta get some altitude back here. Stutters.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
So yeah, we did actually. That landing rate was a lot better than my normal Airbus landings. Still, that was just as bad as the last one, I think. What's going on, guys? Landing precision was off. Ground roll. Take one more crack at it. A lot easier to do with the autopilot flying you around, that's for sure, and lining you up. Probably should not have reverse thrust on in the air. Just a non-pilot's opinion. Very good, Maddie. So I don't even think, like the flight director there on the left, I don't think it's even set up for the approach. Feel a little better about this one than the last few. Still going to overshoot a little bit. Not nearly as bad though. Yeah, the flight directors over on the left-hand side are not anything. They're not telling us anything to do with this approach because I don't think they're set up.
300.
Still a C. I don't know what I'm messing up. I mean, obviously, I'm not. Landing precision, I'm over by 402 feet. Ground roll. Yeah, I'm too far off the center line. That's what it is. And then, alright, try that one again another time. That one was one of the new ones they just added. So we got an AAB. What else we got? Toronto and the TBM. We could try that. Neo into the Sydney, Australia. I did that the other day in the sim. Let's try this TBM. Whoa, that's a cool Toronto City, huh? We're coming in and then to the left. Well, welcome in, everybody. Just doing some landing challenges for a couple more minutes by loading. Score depends on longitudinal distance, landing precision, longitudinal distance from touchdown point to target center. Closer to the target, the more points you earn. They threw us into the mix here. I'm not even. I think it's over here, but. Right into the sun, of course. Can't even see this runway, to be honest with you. I think that's it right there. Pretty good wind too. Nice. I'll take it. Ground roll 45 feet off, landing precision 146. Gotten a few of them. Nice, France. Why the hell not? In the Bonanza. Never landed this thing. I've never flown. I've not spent one single minute in this aircraft. .22 right. So I'm coming in here. Not a single minute. 90 knots, 79 knots. I guess we'll see how it goes. Too fast already. I don't know what this plane is supposed to feel like. I don't know anything about it. I do know we're pretty damn low right now, though. Oh, I'll get to you in a second, Ike. Don't worry. Way low on the glide slope. Pretty much skimming the surface. Kind of like a helicopter right now. I should have waited on flaps. Pretty much fishing currently. Like an air show. I have like complete back stick pressure. I would love to see an outside view of this right now. What that looks like. If I get an A on this, it's gonna be hilarious. Ridiculous. All right, there's Ike. Let's get to Ike now. Bye bye. No way. No way. Oh, that's hilarious. Would have loved to seen that replay. That's funny. Skimmed the water for 40 at 40 feet for the last mile and a half of arrival. Let's try this a little better now. To be honest, we're still nose high in the air. Early. Way early. Early. I like my first one better. First time I ever flew the thing. Nice, France. I've never flown this thing. I don't even. Is this a King Air? Ecuador. Ah, what could happen? 130, 105. No wind, though. This thing is a pain. I like it. It's like a rocket ship. I have flown just a couple of, trying to familiarize myself with it a little bit, and it definitely, throttle inputs are immediate. What's the dinging already? Is that it there? Oh. I thought it was over on that other hill. I guess it's right here. I'll take that for a first landing in the King Air. I do better on the first ones. Crushing it. %, mastered. I really need to get on my Airbus performance and landing a little bit better. What else we got? About a couple, room for a couple more of these. VNLX Nepal. We got Indonesia. Telluride, Haiti, Caribbean Netherlands. That's kind of almost where we were. That's the King Air. We just let's try that one. We just did that one, or not this one, but located on the Dutch Caribbean island of Saba. No, whatever. Shortest commercial runway, one of the shortest commercial runways in the world at 1,300 feet. Airstrip is flanked one side by hills with both ends terminating in a steep drop into the sea. Oh, God. Alright. Let's do it. I'd rather do it now than on NeoFly. Oh my God, you gotta come in blind too? In about 10, 15 more minutes, try a few of these. And oh, good. Clouds, too. The dinging, even. Like, come on. Like everything else is not bad enough. They start you with the masters going on. I don't know how steep this cliff is here. You're literally blind coming around this rock face. Is that it? Wait a minute, dude. You gotta come in that way? That's the power. No way. That's the solar panels that are next to the runway. The runway's on the top of that rock right there. I gotta come in a little higher next time. We good. No way. Oh God. Oh God. You did not what? It was right there. This rock. It said I didn't land on the designated runway. I don't. We'll come in a little higher. I do always tend to come in too low. This thing reacts very, very fast to throttle inputs, big time. I think we bounced. Yeah, it did look crazy. I think we bounced, otherwise we did pretty good on that one. Landing smoothness, yeah. Thanks, Squirrel. You want to come fly? We'll fly that one in IRL. Telluride, Aspen. Let's do Aspen in the CJ4. Probably wrap it up. Oh, good. How the hell am I supposed to... They don't even have your a flight plan in there, so maximum distance. I'm gonna have to do this one in the sim. That looks like an awesome approach. What's going on, everybody? Just doing some landing challenges. Wrapping up the stream here. I gotta go get my kid, so I didn't want to start another full flight. But if you're new to the channel, come on in, hang out, say hello. Appreciate you stopping in. Don't forget that follow button. We'll be back again tomorrow. This ought to be interesting. This ought to be interesting. It's got no flight plan in there. You have no idea where the runway is. So I'm going on only what they told me in the title page over here. I know that the airport is over here somewhere. Other than that, I have no idea. I have no visual. Cool. They say there's an airport over here somewhere. I still don't see one. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. The fact that I even landed here is amazing to me. That's gonna be an F. Big F. No way. They should probably put at least even if they don't allow you to arm the autopilot to fly the RNAV, they should probably put that where the airport is, just so you have a little bit of context and point of reference. It's not like a pilot's just going to fly in here looking for the airport to land in. But that's funny. Now that I got an idea where it's at, I can kind of plan for that a little bit. And I also know that the bit of a mountain down there. I'm way high. Way high and way off. No good. Definitely see why they have the approach set up the way they do, though. Like flying a Hornet. Hold on tight, everybody. We just ripped that gear right off. Oh boy. We're still good. I'll call it a win, even though we did a go-round, came back around and did it again. I'm going to call that a win. That's funny. They gave me a C. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys. I think I got to call it here. I'm gonna go get ready to grab some lunch, and I got to get some get over and get my daughter. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everybody for coming in. On the way out, if you haven't hit that like or the follow or subscribe button, depending if you're on YouTube or Twitch, please do. I appreciate everybody who has hung out. Kind of an unorthodox stream. Usually I'm a little bit more. We would have done another NeoFly flight or whatever, but I was having some stream stutter problems. We had to do an update, a couple of different things. So I appreciate everybody who hung out and watched the complete the landing challenges stuff. So I'm going to we're going to find somebody to raid. I believe Boozy is streaming right now, so I think we're going to go over there and raid Boozy. I want to search here. There he is, Boozy. Guys, thank you very much. We'll see you guys on the next one, probably tomorrow. Peace out. Give me 10 seconds here. Viewers, please, if you guys are hanging out over on the Twitch side, please be just hang out over there real quick. Say hello, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Over on the YouTube side, see you guys. Thank you again. Peace.